Champions of the world!
Yes, baby!
Also, we totally don't have to use this, but this is the type of is that I was reading the script that you sent me. I was not some. No, I'm just kidding.
Little behind the scenes.
Yeah, a little behind the
We'll
scenes.
cut this out as a short. Put it just BTS.
Oh
BTS
man,
RWB for the CWC.
You're using
LCFC win the CWC.
You've lost me. I'm done. I'm tapped.
I know. If I lost you, then everyone that might listen to this is completely bored.
Oh man, but we are the RWBFC, the red, white, and blue podcast. This is already okay. We're a minute in, and it's off the rails already. But yeah,
we're excited.
We're excited. We won. But anyway, I'm Daniel. He is Jason. He's that way. Yeah, that way. But we are here to talk about our beloved, our awesome, our world champions for the next 4 years. Chelsea Football Club, Jason. We are the champions. We defeated the mighty PSG. We took their Champions League trophy, or at least that's what I like to pretend we get to do. We get to steal that and get to take it back. So we actually have 3 now.
I mean, the way that everyone was talking prior to this, including myself, what I need like little crow-shaped candies for next season. Since this is our final episode of season 3.
Final episode.
I need little crow-shaped candies so that I can like eat them whenever I do something stupid. But yeah, no, apologies. I bought into the PSG hype and predicted we would lose. And Daniel happened to predict that we would get 3.
I did say they would score because I didn't think Sanchez would have as great of the game as he did. But
yeah. But I mean, there was a couple times they were like PSG made a couple boneheaded moves in front of goal.
Yeah.
But luckily, man, our back line and Sanchez, I mean, everybody. We'll talk about it. But, dude, like, you predicted 3 goals. Like, give us the scoop. What, like, is there more to come in the next season? Oh, I'm playing with play in case you see it on my. Is there more? Is there more to come? Like, am I going to get smoked in the predictions game this coming season? No. That's what I really want to know. I need some insider knowledge from you to help me stay competitive next season, our next season for the predictions game.
Dude, I don't know. It was just, I don't know. I was trying to be positive. I was just trying to put positive vibes out in the world, man. That's all it was. It's just positive vibes. I just wanted this team to win, and they did. And I did not think it would be as dominating as it was, but that is one of the best matches I've seen us play probably since some of the matches under Tuchel when he was here. Not all those matches were great, but he had some great matches where he got his tactics exactly right. And his, though, I will say I like Maresca's a lot better because Tuchel's, if he had a masterclass, it was usually a 1-0 victory. And we defended our asses off for the majority of the match and gave me heart attacks. Whereas Maresca let me relax after he put on a tactical masterclass and scored 3 goals in the first half.
Right.
So, a lot more breathing room in this match. So, I don't know.
I mean,
positive vibes.
Yeah, dude. Okay. Well, I completely underestimated us. I apologize to everyone.
You're not the only Chelsea fan that
I know. Yeah. No, that's the thing, right? Like, and we'll talk about how it all went down, but like, and I mean, we're late to the party here. We usually are, which is, I think we'll have a little bit more nuanced view, or we can talk about like other things that we thought were like important in this match. I mean, this game has been talked to death.
Yeah.
About this, like just the pageantry of it all and the tournament itself, the validity of it. We'll talk about we'll talk about some of that. But like at the end of the day, man, was it nice to have like a real dominant performance. Like it's crazy where we were like a couple weeks before the end of the Premier League.
Yeah.
And what this summer has done for the club, for people's perceptions of Maresca, for people's perceptions of the team, for the momentum going into next season. I think that it is kind of unbelievable. And I'm going to find crow-shaped candy to eat because my expectations were already positive and optimistic. I think in our review episode, we had like a semi-review episode, and like we were talking about next season, and I remember being pretty positive, like because we have a core thing that we're building around now. It's going to be like it's kind of been a drama-free summer. Icing on the cake with a freaking trophy. Like this has been great. And so going in, I think the momentum was already in our favor. And that was like after we won the Conference League. So I think it's so now we can talk about that in our post-game chat.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like the tournament came at a bad time. It's a terrible time to have this tournament. But, and I said this on the pod the other day, that Maresca used this tournament perfectly. He tried new things. He worked different players, figured things out. So he treated this sort of like a preseason, and he managed to win it all while doing that. I think getting us prepared. And now I think the players get like 3 weeks off or something like that.
Yeah.
Cucurella is apparently going on a Disney cruise. So I want to know where Cucurella is going to be for the next 3 weeks. A Disney cruise. But yeah, I mean, I guess let's just jump into the game. Let's start talking about it, and we'll just get going there. Lineups. I mean, it was our normal lineups. I'm just trying to remember this off the top of my head. Sanchez in goal. Cucurella from left to right. Cucurella on the left. Colwell on the left. Chalobah on the right. Gusto on the right. Reese, Caicedo, Enzo in the midfield. When Palmer, I guess, too technically, and then you had Neto and João Pedro out there as well. So I mean, I don't want to say Palmer was on the right because he doesn't really. I mean, he's on the right, I think technically, but he operates more in that. He floats, he roams, he operates in the half space. He'll drop freaking across midfield to get the ball, We don't really have a right winger in this, the way Maresca sets it up. It just, I guess Gusto is sort of your right winger in this situation, which is just baffling to me. But yeah.
Well, it was weird because because Neto is like our left winger.
And he was playing more like a left wing back.
Well, him and Gusto did this all match.
Yeah.
Byline to byline. They did that all match. So it was like 5 at the back in defense and then 5 at the front in offense.
Yep.
So it flipped. Yeah. Because you almost essentially had, I mean, Enzo and Palmer are just like dinging around.
Yeah.
And then João Pedro is just, I mean, the dude literally just became a Chelsea player.
Yeah.
Like he's only 10 days old in our lineup.
He was on holiday like 2 weeks ago. And now he's freaking just won the Club World Cup and contributed to that.
Dude, the guy's already totally made the right move here.
Yeah.
He's about to get championship football. He just played a preseason and has now got 3 more weeks off.
Yep.
I mean, and had a great tournament.
Yeah.
So it's incredible, man. The lineup today, I think you and I were talking about it on the pod. We weren't sure how Reese was going to go in the midfield, but if you're playing, normally when Reese is in the midfield, it's because he couldn't play right back because we don't have enough backup there, essentially, and we're playing Gusto there. And it's a more traditional midfield, but the way everything was operating, it was just a lot of shape transitions and adapting, players doing this all match. And I would say historically, even under Maresca, that hasn't always worked out. But my God, like, and yeah, maybe you save that for the first half chat. But like lineup wise, I need a crow. I need to eat some crow because I wasn't super confident because Gusto has not been that consistent of a player. Reese in the midfield has not been that consistent of a tactic.
Yeah.
But combined with the other factors that Maresca did, and once you see it in action, as we definitely saw it in action in the first half, it made sense afterward to me.
Yeah.
But like that's why Maresca gets paid the big bucks because it made sense to him in the beginning.
It did, and that's the thing is like neither one of us were high on Gusto starting it right back, and it's because of the inconsistencies this year. And I still don't like Gusto at that position. I would rather us go find. And I know, I think I said yesterday on the live stream that like Reese, I would rather Reese in that position, but I don't think Reese can play that position because of the amount of running, and I don't think his hamstrings can do that. But I would like for them to try and buy a right back that fits that position better or give Josh a shot at it. I don't know if I think Josh is more of like, I don't know if he has that skill set to get that forward when neither does Gusto, so it doesn't really matter. But like Gusto is just too inconsistent. He did have an assist yesterday, so I guess we should give him props for that. And that was the best game that he has played in a long time. Like
ever.
So yeah. I mean, I don't know. He had some really good matches last year when he was more of a traditional right back.
Yeah.
Like I felt like he had some really good matches last year. And this year, because of transitioning to being asked to do different things, he didn't necessarily find a groove. And I don't know if he will this next year because I think a lot of that match, a lot of our like what we do this next year is going to be dependent on which Gusto we get. Because when we get bad Gusto, we're not going to look good. When we get good Gusto, we will look like we did yesterday. So it's just crazy. But the lineup was the lineup, and everybody else, I thought, Caicedo and his cortisone shots before the game clearly worked, and they were good, and he made it the whole match.
Glad he was out there. Yeah.
Yeah. Always need Caicedo on there. But the first half, I think, it was crazy. I think Maresca was quoted after the match yesterday saying we won that match in the first 10 minutes of the match. And, I mean, you can't really disagree with that because we, in live stream, we're like, we look pretty damn good in the first 10 minutes of the match. Like, we came out, we pressed, we looked good. Like, we were playing with an intensity that we don't always play with. But we looked really good inside that 10 minutes. And then, and then the onslaught started shortly after that.
Well, Palmer had that. Yeah, I mean, one of the things we were doing, right, and other podcasts have said this very well, so I'm not going to get overly tactical about it. But, like, Bob was distributing the ball very well.
Yep.
And most of what they were asking him to do was send long balls down to Gusto, who was one-on-one with Mendes, who didn't know how to handle that. And Gusto, in the scrap to get the long ball, came out on top more than most, or more often than not. And it was creating a lot of problems for them, especially on the right.
Yeah.
But then we were also pressing incredibly well. And their press, which PSG is known for their press, didn't phase us at all. We just kicked through it like it was nothing.
Yeah.
And so combine that, Palmer almost, in the same way that he did the next two goals that we'll talk about, but like in the 8th minute, almost got one past Donnarumma.
Yeah, he did.
It was just wide to the left of the post a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But the way we were setting it up was attack that right side, get Gusto in a position. We were creating, I was watching Adam Cleary talk about this. Reese was pulling people into the midfield, and Gusto was staying as wide as he could. Mm-hmm. And then to break the press, all Chalobah had to do was just kick the ball through those channels. Yeah. And so what we're doing is we're pulling them apart. and then using the channel. So we're using their own press against them,
and
then just kicking it through. And
Yep.
then here's the thing about this match. That was a perfect 45 minutes for this match.
Yeah.
Can Gusto and Neto do this all the time?
Yeah.
Byline to byline? Like, there's just no way. Like, but it shows that Maresca was able to, and Maresca and his team were able to analyze how PSG were winning games and how they were organized. And then we just used it against them. And then the players just executed it to perfect. Like, there's no, like, below, like, at least in the starters, there's no below 9 score for me in this match. Like, they're all 9 to 10 performances. And they all did what they were supposed to do. And, yeah, that led to the onslaught.
Yeah, 22nd minute, Palmer scored his first goal. And, I mean, it was, I don't know. There's not a lot to talk about with the first goal. I mean, it was a nice build-up, and Palmer just scored, did what Palmer does in finals and in, big matches. He steps up, scores. The second one was the more impressive one to me because he just made the entire PSG defense look completely stupid with like 2 or 3 fake shots. Like, and then it was in the same location as the first goal, too. So it was like Donnarumma didn't learn anything from the first one, and Palmer literally went back to the exact same spot and did from almost the exact same location, put it in the exact same spot in the goal. And it just goes to show you that, like, and I think that's the frustration with people a lot of times too, is like, we want Palmer to be that all the time. And he's not that all the time, because a lot of times he'll get man marked, he'll get taken out of games, and that happens when you're a great player. So it's hard, but like when he has the moments, they're brilliant and they're always there. It seems to be like they're always there in big matches too.
Oh, dude,
so it's good to have one of those players. Like, it used to be Drogba that we could count on in big matches. Like, that was always the person that, when we first started following Chelsea, it's like Drogba was the big match person. Like, he was the person that we could count on to step up, especially like in FA Cup finals if it was at Wembley. Like, you just knew Drogba was going to do something special. So it's nice having a player like that again that we can count on in big matches. It was Hazard for a while there too. You always knew he was going to have a special moment in matches. So it's nice to have that again, because I felt like we haven't had that in a while. We haven't had that special player that can step up in the big matches. And when you have somebody that can do that and contributes to all 3 goals, 2 goals and an assist, it's like that's enough to win. And it was enough to win. Like, so handily, yes.
Yeah. That first goal comes off a long ball from Sanchez, and Gusto wins out and then gets his shot blocked, and then Palmer runs into the middle of the box essentially and gets the ball, and just dinks into the left.
Yeah.
And then the second one, like very similar, except Palmer gets the ball.
Yep.
And then, dude, his fake shots were so nasty.
Yeah, they were.
As he's like drifting across goal.
Yeah.
Like you said, get in the exact same spot.
Yep.
and then side foot the ball into the left bottom corner of the net in the exact same way that he did.
Yeah.
I like what you said. Donnarumma didn't learn his lesson the first
time.
No, he didn't. But like, it's that right side, man. It's that right side. Like they figured out that, because PSG are like in their press, they push people up, so they're getting Vitinha to come over. And he just him and Mendez on our right side were just not good yesterday.
No.
So we exposed that pretty well.
We did. And I mean, the third goal came from essentially that same thing, attacking that right side in that channel, and Palmer just slipped it through to João Pedro, who I have no doubt Nico would have missed that shot. But João Pedro, just a cheeky little chip finish right over Donnarumma was so nice. And it was
then
so
did the
nice.
Ronaldinho celebration after.
Yeah, he did. It was just nice to have somebody finish.
Yeah,
finish. That's it. Literally have somebody to finish.
Yeah.
And that's all I ask for my strikers. Like, just if you're in the position to score or you're in the position to pass, to set somebody up to score, just make those simple. Like Nico the other day in the whoever we played before PSG, I can't think of.
Fluminense?
Yeah, Fluminense. Like he was going 1-on-1 and could have just slotted it into Palmer at the end of the match, and instead he shot it, and Palmer had an open net if he just passed it to him. So it's little things like that I just need my strikers to just do those little things. And Nico, I don't know, that's a whole nother episode just on that and what we're gonna do with him. But yeah.
Well, yeah, like speaking of the little things too, I mean, Palmer's running it up, right? And João is in line with the defense. They talked to each other. Like João is like, hey, I can go right there.
Yeah.
And Palmer sees it, doesn't hesitate, doesn't kick it sideways, doesn't kick it backwards.
Kick it backward, yeah.
Sees the run, sees that he's being communicated to, is able to perfectly slip it through their defense into the run, is perfectly timed. And then, the dink. It's just, it's so good. Donnarumma's such a prick.
Yeah, Donnarumma is a prick.
Oh, it's so nice to just watch him just get, like, clinically just be like it wasn't even like Palmer's goals are not like worldy goals.
Right.
And like João Pedro's goal is not a worldy goal. It's just a fine chip.
Yeah.
And Palmer's goals are just two cleanly struck on the ground balls into the left corner.
Yep.
That just were so well placed and had just enough pace on them to go past Donnarumma that he looks like Donnarumma just, there's such clean goals. He looks silly.
He does.
And like, it's not even like, it's just, that's not what they were trying to do. They were just such clinically done goals that it just made their keeper, one of the best keepers in the world, look like an idiot.
Yep.
And he knew it, and he got mad. And we saw that too, because after that first Palmer goal, things got kind of chippy.
They did.
And then, the ref, things were a little chippy after this half. And man, in the second half, the ref just lets it get even chippier. And
I don't even know if there's I'm going to try not to talk about the ref because there's no point in it. We won 3-0. I'm just going to leave it
positive. It's positive.
He was a shitty ref. That's it. He's a shitty ref. I'm not going to talk about it. So I don't have to deal with him like I do the freaking idiots that are the refs in the Premier League. I don't have to deal with him, hopefully, again until 4 years. Or maybe, I don't know if he'll do Champions League. Probably. You know what? It's probably a CONCACAF ref. That's probably the problem. And CONCACAF refs are shit. Some of the worst refing. If you think the Premier League officiating is bad, go watch a CONCACAF ref try to ref a match between the United States and Mexico. It's bad. But then that brought us to halftime. The most Americanized football halftime show ever. Glad they didn't have the stage on the field.
It was so silly.
So stupid.
How do you feel about halftime shows in general, Daniel?
I don't mind them. Like, I guess I don't mind them at American football games, like the Super Bowl. Yeah. I don't mind them at the Super Bowl because it's a tradition. It's been that way since ever. Like since I was a kid. Like I can remember watching Michael Jackson perform at the Super Bowl. I can remember that. I remember Janet Jackson getting her boob exposed at the Super Bowl. I remember Prince in one of the most epic performances at halftime. You know, the Super Bowl halftime show is epic. Like it is a spectacle. Like they don't pay people to do that. Like these people, like Super Bowl halftime shows, are not aware. Like you have to volunteer to do it, and then you pay for your production. You pay for everything. So they don't give you any money. There is no budget. So it's crazy, but like I don't know. I hate it in any other sport except for American football and the Super Bowl. Like I don't want it the college football playoffs, which they're starting to do now. I don't want that. The Super Bowl is the only place that should have a singing halftime show. That's it.
Wait, they're doing it in college football?
Yeah, they did it this past year. I forgot who it was, but they did somebody this past
What the
year in
shit?
college football.
No,
Yeah.
their band plays.
No, yeah.
Play.
Yeah, the bands are supposed to play, right? But now it's like 45 minutes and they have somebody else sing too. So, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'll never remember that I watched Doja Cat play at the Club World Cup Finals. Well, I might just because it's so ridiculous.
Yeah,
I'm not going to remember it fondly in the way that you just recited some of the most memorable Super Bowl halftime shows.
Like Coldplay, they were there that year, Jason.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, not going to lie, totally forgot about them.
Yeah, I mean, they were, I don't know.
What? We were talking, so I wasn't even paying attention to that, but it was comical because it was in the nosebleeds.
Yes.
Like it was a stage at the very top of the MetLife Stadium in the center on like the side. It wasn't even like in one of the bowls. It was like in one of the stands, like the side stands. So it's like nobody could see anything.
Except for the people that were like right there by it. Those were like the only people that could see anything.
And it was ridiculous. Like they're having to use drones to film it. Like if you're on the field, you use a drone as like a creative choice. If you're there, you have to use a drone.
Right. Yep. It's stupid, man. It was so dumb.
Stupid.
I don't care about it anymore. I'm over the halftime show. But so
it was a little long. Yeah, it delayed kickoff a little bit. That's what I would say. And that's my beef with them. Like, why are we delaying shit? Like, why are we delaying the starts? Why are we delaying halves to do this nonsensical shit that doesn't need to be done? Because the pattern tree already exists.
It does.
I don't understand.
I don't either.
Okay.
I'm with you. Yeah. I don't understand anything. I don't get it. But halftime came and went. That was it. That's all it was. But second half came around and it was literally just defense. It wasn't necessarily hunkered down.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Defense like Tuchel would do, but it was definitely we defended more. Sanchez had some big saves. He had several big saves in the first half as well. But yeah, I mean, it was just really good, high class defending in the second half. Not a lot happened in the second half. Still nervous as all get out in the second half, but not a lot happened. So it was a pretty easy second half. Cramps started coming into play at the end of the match. Enzo pulled up. Yeah. Hopefully he's not hurt or out for too long. He's got a few weeks before camp starts back, so hopefully he'll be able to recover. It was nice to see Santos get on in the second half. But yeah, it was – I don't know. There's not a lot to say about the second half is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Obviously, I think I remember them coming out like pretty hot, or at least like energetic, because they're trying to claw their way back, which would make sense. I remember Luis Enrique getting a little annoyed on the sideline once we were about 10 minutes in. And then, I think a good point on the not hunkering down, because we still were playing like well into the second half. Like it wasn't like we just parked the bus at any point in this match. Right. I was looking it up. I mean, we did have the possession stats on this game are insane to me, because in the second half we had 38%. I think we had 34% overall in the game. Yeah. Which means we had 30% possession in the first half. Mm-hmm. And I would just say in no way did it ever feel like we had that little possession in the game. And I think most of it's just because PSG never quite looked threatening on the ball. Yeah. Like at any time. There was a couple times when they had like some decent shots because Sanchez was forced to make some good saves. And then there was the one where they got past everybody and they did one more pass than necessary, and Kukurea cut it out in the first half. But like in the second half, I just don't. There just was not a lot, like you said, happening. But we took our responsibility of being up 3-0 very well and saw the game out. And I think like in the 80th something minute on the live stream, you said you hope they get another one so your prediction comes true. And then you said, no, actually a clean sheet would be better here.
Yeah.
And like, it does feel good to end on a clean sheet. And like, I think that's a testament to like just how well they performed all game. They knew what they needed to do, and they did it well.
They did, and they did it very well. And that was I guess the biggest takeaway from the second half is they didn't. But because when you go up 3-0, it's very easy to shut off, and we've seen this team do that. Like we've seen this team shut off at the beginning of the year and give up stupid goals because they just would have a mental lapse for like 5 minutes in a match. Or 2 minutes here, 3 minutes there. Like the Kukurea, like to your point about the Kukurea cutting out that pass in the first half, that's something that had happened. If that happened earlier in the season, Kukurea might not have gotten back to that because that's a lot of this mental lapses were just stupid things where people didn't get back and defend like they were supposed to. They made a stupid pass. They tried to do more than what they should have with the ball. But they would have these mental blocks and like they wouldn't mark the runners into the box. Like it was just dumb stuff. It was never like this other team just did this wonder goal or they ticky-tack us all the way down the pitch and just really broke us down. And you're like, you just sit there and applaud them for what a great goal that was. It was more of the time it was like, gosh, dang it, Levi, why did you just do that? You had a brain dead moment. I know you're better than that. Or Gusto or Kukurea, like I know these players are better than that, but they would just have these brain farts in the middle of the freaking match, and it would cost us a goal. And so, credit to them for growing this year and not having that moment, except for Bob. He did have one at the end of the match. I guess I shouldn't say it was completely
at the very end.
At the very end, Bob did have a giant brain fart, and he tried to let PSG score for me. But they closed the game out, and it's good to see that growth and to see this team grow throughout the year. And I think that was the one thing that we always said about Poch is that we just wanted to see progress, and we didn't see progress until like the last 6 matches of Poch's tenure at Chelsea. And but it like with Maresca, it's been like we started out really hot, then we had a low spell, and then we sort of grinded it out in the second half of the season. Conference League was sort of just a pushover because we did what we were supposed to do in Conference League, and then to come into the Club World Cup was sort of like this weird culmination of the season, and like it was sort of like the cherry on top. The team has progressed. The team finally came together outside of one match in this tournament and played like we knew they could play. So it was, I don't know, it was just this great ending to a great season. We did exactly what we wanted this team to do at the beginning of the year. We said, win the Conference League, finish top 4. We'll consider that exactly what we're supposed to do. And that's what we did. And then we added the Club World Cup on top of that. And it's just like this season went just how we wanted it to go. And now we can take that momentum, hopefully, and ride it into next season.
Dude, I'll say one thing about the second half before we go into, because I do want to talk about the momentum going into the next season. I think that's really important. Bob was getting shit all season, rightfully so, for being a player that had 5 direct goal contributions because of mistakes he made.
Yep.
Like, I would have never dreamed
that
guy was going to have the kind of performance he had yesterday. Like, he was incredible. And
he was.
What maybe his decision making's caught up to his talent. I don't know.
I don't think it has. Just because of that moment at the end of the match, it has.
But but that leads me into another thing, right? Like, and we can talk about this. We can move into post game
Mm-hmm.
and talk about it. We could start there. Okay, so I mean, I've been having this roll around in my head. I literally didn't work today because I just celebrated watching everybody react to this thing. And that leads into bigger conversations about the tournament as a whole. But first, we are definitively, and I heard somebody say this according to the script from FIFA, but we are definitively champions of the world. We have bragging rights for the next 4 years, and we have a patch on our sponsorless jerseys to prove it. But is this, like, it brings up an interesting conversation. We are champions of the world. That doesn't necessarily mean we're the best team in the world.
Right, for sure.
It doesn't even necessarily mean that. It means we did what we needed to do in this tournament. Win the tournament. Is this just a win of a tournament that leads us to champions of the world? Or and talk about momentum, does this mean we are now title contenders next season? Or maybe even a more nuanced question, should we consider ourselves, based off of this win and tournament, should we consider ourselves title contenders for this season as champions of the world?
One thing I know before I answer your question, because it's a good question, is I know that, and I'm glad I'm a Chelsea fan right now, because our fans are going to sing "We're champions of the world" in every stinking match this year, and it is going to be glorious, and it is going to annoy the shit out of our opponents, because we're going to sing, especially like when we're playing a London derby, like we're playing Arsenal or Tottenham. Like, we're going to sing, "We're champions of the world." You can't sing. Like, we're going to sing that, and it's going to be glorious, and I cannot wait for it. But to answer your question, I've wrestled with this too over this last day, because I've been thinking about, because I know we have a prediction episode coming up in a month or so, probably a little less than a month. I've been trying to think of who is going to win the Premier League this year, and I've rattled my brain, and I've got a couple of predictions floating around. And the thing that worries me the most about this team is the number of matches that we are going to have to play. Like, because the gap in the Premier League has closed so much, and because every match you have to be up for. Now, it's not just like you have to be up for the Cities and the Arsenal and the Liverpool and the United and the Tottenhams. Like, you got to be up for the Brentfords. You got to be up for the Crystal Palaces. You got to be up, for Sunderland, like last year with Ipswich, like Bournemouth. You got to be up for those matches too, or you're going to drop points. Right. And I still don't know if we have the depth to compete at that level where we're going to be playing 2 matches a week, plus cup competitions whenever those happen. Like, I don't think we have the depth there. I think we have certain pieces in place, but Cole Palmer can't play every match. Mark Cucurella can't play every match. Levi Colwill can't play every match. Like, Jurgensen is a very mid goalkeeper, so Sanchez will probably be able to play every match. But I just don't see the depth there. I don't rate Badiashile and Tosin, or Badiashile and anybody really, to be our backup center backs to go to Brentford and have to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's too many boneheaded mistakes in those people. So, I mean, if we're going to truly rotate, like we're going to have to at times, like Caicedo's not going to be on the pitch, like Enzo's not going to be on the pitch. So you're going to have to go with some form of Santos, and if Lavia is healthy, who knows if Lavia is even going to be healthy this season? Like, we know Esteval will have 25 goals and 20 assists this year. That's already a given. So we know that's
going to be winner already.
That's right. Already. I'm already predicting it right here. But So I don't want to jump ahead of myself and say I think we're title contenders because I've saw my basis off of what happened to Villa and what happened to Newcastle when they went to Champions League football. Premier League suffered. They dropped down. So I don't know if we have the depth yet, and that's what makes me the most nervous about this season. Is I think the quality in our starting 11 and probably going 13 or 14 deep, maybe, but it's that last 6, 7 people that scare me. That I don't know if they're quality to win the Premier League and make a deep run in the Champions League and coming off of only a 3-week break in the summer, after having played in the Club World Cup. And then you got injuries. So I just don't know if I want to say we're there yet. I hope we are. I would love to challenge for a title. I would love to just cruise through this season and not have to worry about finishing top 4 for once. But I just don't know if the depth's there. And that's the thing is if we don't finish top 4 this year, we make a deep run in the Champions League. I'm not going to be mad. But I don't know. Long answer, way too long answer.
Hey, man, I got nothing to add. I think you did a great job of really being nuanced about that and talking about. I think it's very easy to take the momentum of this win and the historic nature of this win, beating the best team in the world and really taking it to them in a tournament that was a slog all summer. And I think you did a good job of really teasing out what it takes to actually win a title.
Mm-hmm.
And what that means, how your team should be set up to do that. And can you do that after? And the narrative has been, well, PSG have been bulldozing their way through Europe all summer. So of course Chelsea are going to come in, and they played 65 games this year and we played 64 games this year.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear that.
But they also play in a lesser league than we do, so they can rotate a lot more.
Dude, exactly.
I'm just throwing that out there.
Sorry, some would say it's a farmers league.
Farmer league.
Yeah, that's what that's what it's called. But yeah, no, I got nothing to add. I think that's a good answer. So I'll ask you this.
I do want to add one. Let me add one more point. I want to say that too. The other thing that stands out to me is you look at Arsenal last year. Why didn't they challenge for the Premier League title? Because at some point Arteta said, I'm going to try and win the Champions League and I'm going to prioritize it over the Premier League. And they made a really deep run in the Champions League, but it suffered in the Premier League. And that's why they didn't challenge for the title this past year. And they're Arsenal, so whatever.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. And look at Spurs. They pretty much just said, screw the Premier League. We don't even care about that anymore. We're just going to focus on Europa because they had so many injuries.
Yeah.
So it's we're just going to focus on Europa. So at some point in the season, I don't think we have the depth, and Maresca will have to make a choice. Do I prioritize winning the Champions League and trying to make a run in it? Or do I prioritize trying to win a Premier League title? Because it is so hard to do both. In the same season, City, when they did it a couple years ago, that's a hard feat to do. Respect to them. That was just an ungodly built team. It's tough. So, because what last time we won the Champions League, what did we finish 6th?
Yeah.
And then when we won it before, we finished 5th.
Yeah.
So it's when we've won the Champions League, we have not finish top 4 in the league because it's very hard to do. And I remember specifically in that first run, Di Matteo started prioritizing Champions League football. It became, we're going to go for the Champions League and we're going to sort of slack off the Premier League. And if you don't have the depth, that choice is going to happen at some point from Maresca. And I can't blame them for either one. Like you've got to make the choice to go for one or the other, and you just got to stick to your guns for the rest of the season after that point, and you live in the bed that you make, and it is what it is. So I just hope we get off to another great start in the Premier League, so that once we start Champions League and if we can make it out of this stupid ass group stage shit they got going on this year, that we can maybe drop some points in the Premier League to get ready for in the knockout stages of the Champions League, and then we can go through that, and it's okay that we drop those points in the Premier League, and we can still try and finish top 4. But it's going to be tough. It's not an easy task. I just don't see the quality of depth there yet.
Yeah.
So,
well, icing on the cake for the win. PSG stopped Arsenal's run in the Champions League.
They did.
If PSG has to come up against us next year, actually, I don't want to go up against PSG next year. I want to be able to coast on this win.
Yeah,
for a while, but.
For sure.
Okay. Well, thoughts on the tournament as a whole? Do you think this was a successful tournament?
Who want to? Go ahead. Yeah. I'm sorry. Just go ahead.
No. If we have bragging rights for 4 years,
yeah.
Does that mean this tournament is a legit tournament, or is it merely just a postseason / preseason tournament that doesn't mean that much?
So, in the words of Maresca, I believe yesterday after the match, he said that one day the Club World Cup will become bigger than the Champions League, and I just laughed my ass off. I was like, "That's the stupidest thing you've ever said, Maresca." I liked you until you said that.
Yeah.
Just short answer, because I've been too long-winded on this pod. It is probably the third most trophy, I guess. You can flip-flop Champions League, Premier League, however you want to. Put them 1, 2. I don't really care. I think they're 1A, 1B. And then the Club World Cup would probably come after that because of the quality of competition that you face, and because you are playing people from all over the world.
Right.
Like, it's your Conference League is a joke. Let's just say what it is. I mean, we want it, but it's a joke. Europa League, right? Europa League is becoming a joke because it doesn't have the Champions League teams that drop down anymore. So it's becoming more of a joke. So I think the Club World Cup is a harder thing to win than both of those tournaments, especially the Premier League side. So I mean, yeah, it's probably in rankings, it's probably the third, but I mean, we've won it twice now.
Yeah.
So we've won it in both formats.
First team to do so.
The only team that will probably, one of the few teams that can, tout that. I'm sure there'll be some other teams that come along and do it. But, I just don't like it. That's my thing. I don't like when it's played. I don't like the length of the tournament. I don't like the freaking Americanization of the tournament.
Yeah.
I don't like a lot of the stuff with it. I don't like the fake pageantry that they have to feel like they have to force down our throats with Michael Buffer coming out there and announcing the teams and the stupid halftime show shit.
Yeah.
And let's have the president out there giving out medals and the trophy. Like it's dumb shit like that I don't like. Like we talked about we talked about it before we got on the pod, the national anthem. How you didn't really see anything wrong with it because you're so used to it in American sports. And that's with American sports, but this isn't, I guess, an American sport. So it's like, should it bother us more, type thing? Because it's more of like that Americanization of it.
Right. Because the rest of the world didn't really like that. At least some of the English people I saw, they were wondering why that was even a thing.
And I mean, I can understand that. Like, I get that. I think it's dumb. I mean, but it's like they tried to Americanize this tournament so freaking much. And I don't know where it is next time around. Probably in some Saudi country. If I had to guess, they paid FIFA under the table to get the bidding rights for it and then won magically. That's just my guess. Because I don't know. It's crazy, but I just don't. I don't like it.
I would say FIFA. I'm going to speak for FIFA here. It's dangerous. I would say they probably, I would say they probably thought it was successful.
100% they thought. I agree with that. Yeah.
I think, and I agree with everything you said. I definitely would rank this as like the third top trophy. Partly because it is a 4-year tournament and it is harder to win versus like a Europa and a conference, I believe. And then also, the thing about the Premier League is always going to be one of the top trophies in the world because it's the best league in the world, and because of how long the Premier League's been. Well, the top flight of English football has been around for a long time. It has always been the Premier League, but also the Champions League has a prestige about it, and it is known for being one of the top club tournaments in the world. And so because most of the great teams are playing in Europe.
Right. For sure.
So, and that's a yearly tournament. But like, I agree with you. I think Club World Cup probably comes third just based on the quality of Europa and the quality of conference now. So I totally agree with that. I think that one of the things that I wrote off at the beginning of this tournament that as like as just kind of a novelty of the tournament that I think is now coming into play more and more, and that I'm finding myself putting more emphasis on more and more, is the fact that we have the bragging rights for 4 years.
Yeah.
And I think that in of itself, but I think the fact that we won it against the team that everybody thought was destined to win it, against the team that bulldozed Europe this year, against the quadruple winning team that has some of the best players on it, Ballon d'Or contenders on it, was heavily the favorite.
Yeah.
It is like being talked about as revolutionizing club football right now. Like all of that shit. And we just waltz in there and wax them.
Yep.
I think the fact that it was us that did that, and that I rightfully so, I agree with you. We get to chant that shit for 4 years.
We do. I'm gonna love every minute.
We should. I think that alone will cause other teams to want to win this next year or the next time it's around.
Yeah.
But I put a large emphasis on that 4-year thing. I think it's going to be really fun that we get to do that.
Yeah.
And it is one of those things that, like, when you see other people talk about this, even rival commentators and stuff, they're resigned to the fact that they have to go, "You're champions of the world," because FIFA has set it up this way. So I am finding myself more giddy about that aspect than anything. And that in of itself, to me, kind of lends more of a prestige element to this club than I thought it would. And maybe that'll change for me, and maybe some of this is the high of winning the tournament. But I'm finding myself enjoying that aspect.
And the money. Don't forget the money.
Oh, dude.
The money's nice. The money
considering
is
that
so
we got fined by FIFA 10 days ago for violating the financial rules.
It is what it is. But I do want to show you something. So I don't know if you've seen this. Have you seen our have you seen the new jerseys or our away jerseys with the badge on it yet?
No.
Oh God, it's bad.
Should I Google it?
No, I'm there.
I already thought that. Oh shit! See, I already thought that badge was bad, and
it looks like a freaking record.
I hate that so bad.
It's such a terrible badge, man. And we got to wear that
bigger than our crest. That is weird.
Yeah,
it's bigger than our regular
4
badge.
years. For 4 years, man. We got to wear that.
Why are they putting it right in the middle? Why wouldn't we put it on a sleeve or something?
See, I think that's what some people on Reddit and Twitter were saying, and I agree with them. And I agree with you. I think it would look better on the sleeve. But Jason, we got to have those sponsors on the sleeve now. We got to have our Live Nation sponsor on there to pay us every year, you know.
But we already had a Club World Cup badge on our sleeve during the tournament. So I
Yeah,
don't know.
I don't
That looks horrible. They better not do that. I'm gonna be really.
Well, see, and that's and the I guess going forward, which I don't really put a lot. Which Nike, I will say, has done better this year. These are some of the best looking kits we've had in a long time, and I'll give them credit for that. But that this year with the way that the lines and they're just putting it over the lines, it looks stupid.
Oh yeah.
Totally. If they could have had the lines go in or go flow with it more, I think it would look a little better. But I still think it's just giant gaudy ass thing in the middle of our jerseys that is dumb. I'm just not a big fan of it.
I mean, the World Champion shirts they were wearing yesterday did have it right in the middle.
Yeah. With no sponsor below it.
With no sponsor. Yeah, I'm not seeing the away jerseys right now that have them on it yet. Oh, weird. Terrible. We have an MLB jersey.
Yeah, They released an MLB jersey. Yeah, I saw those.
I'm just seeing the World Champion shirts right now. I'm not quite seeing the. Oh, I didn't realize you could buy the ECWC final shirt. That's probably the auto blast shirt that dude was wearing yesterday. Yeah, they don't have it on there right now, so I don't know. I still holding out hope that they're not going to do that shit, but
yeah, I don't know, and it might not look as bad. I need to see it with the sponsor on there.
Well, the home stadium shirt I thought it was just a World Champions thing. I guess that's just in the home stadium when they do have it right in the middle.
Yeah. And it'll be what kind of sponsor do we have on there? Are we going to have a sponsor on the front of our jerseys this year? That's a big question. You know what, Jason? Right now, last prediction of the season. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. After July 31st or before July? No. Yeah. Will we have a shirt sponsor by the end of July? I agree 100. Okay.
Oh, sorry. We didn't do the countdown. I jumped the gun, but
no, it's fine. Taking a step further, will we have a front of the shirt sponsor before our first Premier League match of the season?
Ooh, no.
I don't know either.
There's literally no talk of this, and I would imagine you would have to start getting the jerseys made. I don't know, man. I'd say no.
It's crazy that we're going to the Champions League and we're still don't have a freaking sponsor.
It's probably a dumb prediction to say no because we are going, but they're probably prioritizing the Champions League, so it'll be right before the Champions League that we
probably. We'll probably play our first 3 or 4 Premier League matches without a sponsor.
Yeah.
Whatever. So I told you I did have a surprise for you at the end of the episode today, Jason. So I figured we're here. So you ready for your surprise?
I'm ready.
All right. I went out today and I went to Target.
No way. You're about to do it?
I got some cards.
Ooh. Wait, what are those?
These are the Premier League Prisms, the Panini Prisms.
Whoa.
I buy these. I've gotten to where I like these better than I do the Select, even though you don't get as many cards in the box.
Yeah. Okay, so, we gotta figure out how to do our cam system.
We do. I've got an idea. We'll see if this works or not. We'll see if this works.
Oh man, I'm so excited.
Yeah. All right. We do need to figure out.
Do you have a card that you're looking for? Who do you want?
I just want Chelsea players. That's all I care about. That's what the dude asked me in the card shop whenever I bought the box that I told you about. He's like, what are you trying to get out of there? I was like, just Chelsea players. I don't really care about anything else. Just Chelsea players. So, all right, I'm going to try and do this. All right, so I'm going to do this.
Ooh,
I think the third card, if there's a hit, it's the third card. So we're going to do it like this.
Oh.
I don't even know if you can see.
Wait, why the third card?
I don't know. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Because there's only 4 cards. Is that Sun?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Sun. Good job.
Okay. Sun. Who's that? I can't tell who that is.
Harry Winks.
Harry Winks. Okay. Got a little Harry Winks action going on.
Is that good?
No, it's not. It's just a Wes Burns. It's just I don't know what these are called. I need to learn better what these cards are called. And then a Michael Antonio.
Okay.
I pulled a Mateus Kuhn auto out of one of these prisms the other day.
Oh.
So that's what,
is the third where you would get a serialized card?
yeah. You should get one serial card in here.
How many packs do you get to open?
6. Is that Bebop?
Yeah, there we go.
Bebop? Okay,
I can tell because there's no shirt sponsor.
Somebody, Calvin Lewin. Calvin Lewin. Yeah.
I'm gonna make the screen bigger.
There
we go. Martinez.
Martinez. Just the orange.
Oh man, you went straight into the. Oh, that was the fourth one. Oh, okay, I see. I missed the third one. Martinez was the third.
Martinez was the third one.
Orange.
It's just a refractor. It's not numbered or anything. Usually, I get a couple orange ones out of these.
Okay, what's a refractor?
I don't know. It's just, dude, I know the words, but like it's like this is a refractor. I think
you're like, the guru.
There's different ones. Like I have some that are like I have like rainbow refractors, and it's like they're rainbow colored, and then there's wave refractors that are like waved. So it depends on the set that you're getting. Yeah, it's what it all depends on because everybody has something different. All right, who do we have here? Where am I? That
Matson.
Yeah, Matson. Nice. Okay, ex-Chelsea player.
Calvin Phillips. Oh,
oh man, it's all base cards in that pack. Oh, that sucks. Is that Lerma?
I guess you can. Yeah, you got to do a build up on the next pack. You got to be like, You don't have to do the sound effect if you don't want to.
Yeah, because it's always third card usually. It says City player. That is
O'Reilly. Oh. Archer and whoa!
It's just an insert. Who is that? Richard. Oh, that's Calafiore. Ricardo. Calafiore. Yeah, that's the kaleidoscope inserts. It's just an insert. They're cool looking.
What's an insert though?
It's just like a special card like this. They do like insert kaleidoscopes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's different ones. I got a couple of different. There's like kaleidoscopes. There's future stars. I think there's one other one, but it's just an insert. Then we got Harvey Barnes.
Yeah. Okay, nice. So why do you say it like that? Why are you just like, it's just an insert?
Because they're not worth anything.
Oh, okay. Is it really the numbered cards are the ones that are worth stuff?
And numbered cards and autos. Yeah, those are the only things that are worth anything.
But if you get the wrong auto, it's not worth anything really.
Right. Like Yamal cards are hot right now. But I have several Yamal cards, and none of mine, of course, are worth anything. So, whatever.
This is so much different than opening like a Magic the Gathering pack because there's like so many cards in a Magic the Gathering pack. Pora?
Oh. Well, that one back there.
Oh no!
I saw who it was. I know
who is it? Who is it?
I'm not gonna tell you. It's gonna be a surprise.
Morgan Gibbs
White. This is the fourth one, technically.
Yeah.
Stupid Brighton player. And the last one is
Neto. Pedro
Neto. Orange Pedro Neto. So there should be a numbered card in this last pack. Theoretically speaking, there should be an orange card in here.
Wait, so what numbers are you looking for?
One of ones.
Is it? I know some people in the Magic community like the 69 ones.
Yeah. So in the soccer community, it is the first one. So if it's like a 1 of 99, 1 of 50, whatever, and then like 50 of 50, the 99 of 99, and then their jersey number.
Oh.
Also tends to be worth a little more.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. So, but we have Calafiore again, base card. Okay, we'll do it this way. We'll do Anthony.
Okay.
And then we have oh God, I don't even know if it's numbered. No, we didn't get any freaking numbered cards. It's just an emergent. That's another insert. I'm
Okay.
pissed off. This is honestly the worst Prism pack I've ever opened
No!
this year. This is the worst one.
Damn it.
That is, yeah. Like
That's
I
disappointing.
haven't opened a Prism where I haven't gotten a number card or an auto this year. Well, I mean, like either or, not
Yeah. Are
But
you sure there wasn't a numbered at all?
I'm going back through here to look just because I have my back turned to it.
Are the
Wait.
numbers on the back of the cards? Or are they on the
Sometimes
front? Oh,
I don't know
okay.
where they are on Prism. I don't remember. I can never keep up with it because it's different sets have them in different places.
Oh, okay. Dude, I mean, I'm not disappointed at all. I thought that was awesome for our first pack crack.
Yep.
That was legit. I love it.
Unless
That's such a good
no.
surprise.
Yeah, there's no numbered cards in here.
What? You got robbed. Can
I got
you
robbed.
get on the app and tell them they suck and they'll give you
No, because it's like the way they word it is like per odds, you'll get one number card per box. It's like per the odds, but there's like, it's
okay. Say you got a numbered card of a recognizable player, one of the hot numbers.
Yeah.
How much are we talking? How much is it worth?
It all depends on who it is.
Okay, but like what's a range? What's the range like in the top? If it's like in the top,
I mean, your mall cards are going for like some of them are going for like 500-600 right now. Depends on which one you get. But so
that pays for a good many packs then.
Well, you probably have to get one of the nice boxes to get that though. That's the problem. So it's how much you spend on the box. Like I watched a pull today. Watched a guy pull Panini Immaculate, which is only 7 cards.
Oh.
But he got, and it's I think $600 for 7 cards. Yeah, but he pulled a John Terry, Lampard, Drogba, and oh crap, why am I blanking on his name? Old center back for us. Cavalli. Yeah, autos. 4 autos on one card, and it's like $500 card. It was 1 of 5.
Wow.
And I was like, because the pack was complete crap other than that one card, that like everything else was just dog shit. So, but that's
awesome.
That one card, I was like, I would have loved that card.
But it's just one pack of 7.
Yeah, just 7. They're all numbered cards though. And there's I think 3 autos. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So but crazy. You're only gonna get the chance to get that one if you buy that.
Yes, you have to buy that 700, 600. I think there's 700 in the States. He's in England, so his was only 6. So
wow.
But yeah, and you have the odds of packing something like the $300 box cards I bought several weeks ago. I was guaranteed an auto. Yeah. So and those are select, and you don't ever pull because these are like hobby boxes.
Yeah.
So you don't ever pull autos out of select autos, which is why I like Prism, because I've actually pulled autos out of Prisms. Granted, they're sucky autos, but still I'm pulling autos. So I don't know.
Okay. Learning some new things today for when we become only a pack cracking channel.
Hey, I would love to do that. It'd probably be bad for my bank account.
That sounds amazing. Yeah, we got to figure out how to fund this.
Yeah. When you start to GoFundMe,
yeah,
people will pay us to crack cards.
We'll get into the merch game, and then the merch will pay for our pack cracking.
I like that. Our crack packing addiction.
Crack packing.
Yeah, I am going to get some of the. I told you I am getting some of the. Which I can open them on here. I'm gonna get a box of the FIFA Club World Cup cards. They come out.
Dude, I want a box of those as well.
I think they come out in a week or so. I think they come out next week.
Okay.
So I am going to get some of those, And I'm going to a card show this weekend. So if I get something cool, I'm on
Dude.
the hunt. I'm on the hunt for a Cole Palmer auto something. I'm on the hunt for some specific Chelsea stuff. So
Yeah. There's which ones are you getting? The Panini box?
yeah, the Panini has all the rights to them.
I just typed it in. There's like a lot of different things happening. Oh, but Panini makes a lot of the different. Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, they have
Are you getting the
stickers
hobby
already
box?
out. Let me see which one it is. It is going to be. They haven't released the price, but it's probably going to be the Prism FIFA Club World Cup trading card box hobby. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm looking at that. So you're guaranteed an autograph,
Mm-hmm.
or you look for an autograph. 5 numbered prisms, 8 additional prisms, 2 silver inserts, 10 additional inserts
Yep.
per
And
box
that's
on average.
on average. See, that's the thing. But yeah. And then you do have, like, when you buy the bigger hobby boxes like that, you have the chance for the case hit, which is really what you're chasing. So it's like 1 in 12 of those will have a case hit. So,
Ooh.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know how much that's going to be. That might be a $300 box of cards.
So you're buying one, though. You're committing.
I'm going to see how much they are. I'll let you know as soon as they release the price because I'm on the
Okay,
app
once they
every day.
release the price, special episode
Yeah.
where we crack our packs.
Dude, it's 12 packs and there are 12 cards per pack too. So you actually get a decent amount of cards in there. As opposed to like the one I just opened, it's like 24 cards. So
yeah. Okay. You just started a new era on this channel, Daniel.
Hey, I'm glad I could bring it to us. I love cracking cards. It's a problem.
Me too.
It's a problem I have. We have different, like you have Magic cards. I have football cards. Like we both have addictions to cracking cards.
Hey, I'm more than willing to come over to the football world and crack some packs with you.
Hey, come on over, man. It's bad. They had the $60 boxes of the select in store today, the hobby boxes, and I bought a couple of those last year, and they're okay, but I like the prisms. I'm into the prisms right now. So
okay, I'm in, man. Let's make this happen. That was amazing. I loved every second of it.
All right, we'll talk off. I'll talk to you in a minute. Stop. We need to stop boring the fans with what we're gonna do. Yeah, this is But anyway, that's your educational portion of the episode tonight. We're educating you about cards.
So good.
So, if y'all want to actually see us crack the cards, go over to our YouTube channel and check it out. Like, subscribe, and everything over there. But we are champions of the world. This is the last episode of season 3, Jason. So
good one.
It has been a good one. Next Monday will be the first episode of season 4. I don't know what the hell we're going to talk about because we're not really doing a lot of transfers right now, which is fine by me. And I don't know. We'll make something up next Monday night.
So. We're kicking off a new era. Yeah. So there are some things in the works that we've discussed, and we can see if our season kickoff next week is the place to do that. But yeah, I would say this season of Red, White, Blues FC has been quite the season.
Yep.
There's been some real low lows and kind of the highest of highs
that we've
without
had
winning the Premier League or a Champions League. So it's been pretty amazing. Overall, it's been a pretty amazing season.
Definitely.
So yeah, I've enjoyed it.
I have too.
I've enjoyed most of it.
Yeah, there was a middle part there where we weren't too happy, but other than that, it's been a pretty good season.
There's been some real low moments, for sure. But
for sure.
But I mean, the boys and Maresca and the team overall, they've earned their flowers this season, man. I'm gonna find some little crow candy, and I'm gonna have that ready for when I doubt Chelsea, especially Chelsea in a finals, because boy, do we win finals, man. So
Well, as long as it's not a domestic final, Jason. Let's clarify.
That's true.
The European final, we're fantastic. Domestic finals, we're shit.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right about that.
Well,
But
at least in the past 5 or 6 years, we've been shitting them. We have not been good in domestic cup finals in a while.
Last season proves that. But man, what a long Chelsea season it was this year, because the Club World Cup just ended.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's been the longest season we've had this is the longest season we've had.
Yeah.
Ever.
64
because normally by now we're getting ready for preseason to start, in July. We're usually going on a preseason tour right now. So but
3
weeks vacation for everybody.
3 weeks vacation.
But I guess that's the end of season 3, and it has been a fun, long season, and I've enjoyed it, and I look forward to season 4 and more pack cracking, especially in season 4. We got to come up with a better system.
That was pretty good though. For the first time, as an impromptu surprise, I thought it was great. You did great.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think I know how to do it better, but we'll talk. Yeah, we'll talk. But so I guess that's it, Jason. I guess tell these people where they can find us until next Monday in season 4.
Yeah, hey, we are the Red White Blues FC. You can find us on Substack, Instagram, and X. And that's our handle, Red White Blues FC. Find us on all the things. We do have some really cool stuff coming up for season 4 of the podcast. It's our season 4, Chelsea's millionth season. So what is this? The 120th season? I mean, we were founded in 1905. It's year 120 for Chelsea.
Hey.
So it's pretty cool. But our season 4 kicks off next week. Come back for a surprise. Daniel and I are about to talk off camera about what we're going to do. But
I'm eager to hear the surprise, Jason, because
I can't wait to tell you.
Okay.
Until then, go read some things. We'll have some stuff out this week, and we love you all. Thanks for supporting us at Red White Blues FC.
Yeah, and watch us on YouTube. Like I said earlier, I'm not plugging again. If you want to see his crap packs, go to YouTube. But there's that, and then we're also on Spotify and Apple, wherever you listen to your podcast at these days. And until season 4, we'll catch you guys and gals on the flip side.
World champions, baby. Singing it for 4 years. Get used to it. Flippity floppity.